Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 11 of Less Platinum Lies of P. Alright, here we are in Lorenzini Arcade. I believe that is where we came from down there. So we need to go either this way or this way because this door is locked. We're gonna go straight ahead, I hope. I'm pretty sure this is right. Alright, so let's go ahead. Watch out for this big boy. Ignite. 1, 2, 3. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock. Dodge. 1, 2, 3. Good. You're dealt with. Let's get you. Hiya. Poke, poke. Yeah, it's a good idea to kind of like wait for them to rush at you and then use the increased length that you obtained from the acidic crystal spear handle to take them out. Ooh, we get the Lorenzini Arcade first floor key. A key obtained from a corpse in the Lorenzini Arcade. It opens the first floor passageway in the Lorenzini Arcade. Lorenzini Arcade was once a flamboyant and lively place. Now it spills over with the dead and the screams of the undying. Yeah, so you can see it's they call it an arcade, but I guess it's like a mall. Like that's how I kind of like look at it. Yeah, very old style mall. The mix of architecture in here is crazy. Alright, what do we got? We got this guy. I don't think we've run into this guy yet. So let's take you out, and you. And then with you, we want to stay away. What he does is he like slowly walks towards you and causes decay to build up. So you want to maybe even spit decay here. No? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can take him out real quick, but doing what I did there also works. What was that? Oh, he still moved around. Huh. You can still cause decay, like if you stand here. Ah, I didn't know that. That's cool. That's actually quite a lot of decay as well. Alright, let's get you. Yeah. Sometimes it's better to get them as they're landing. Break all the barrels and the crates. Alright, and then very sort of unintuitively, you use the key here. But I guess if you had gone this way first, you might approach it and try it. Taking a few hits here, let's use a pulse cell. Alright, we've got to be pretty careful with our pulse cells because we're going to go, it's quite a while before we will reach the next stargazer. Okay, for the scorpion guy, just dodge out of the way. Carcass probably fluid bottle. Okay, we've got a few enemies to fight here. This sack will fall down, as will that one. Let's stay on this side first. This time, let's defeat the scorpion guy first since he'll get to us. Wait for the swing, wait for a second swing possibly. 1, 2, dead, and then stay away. Yeah, that one actually explodes, so same exact thing here. Stay back, poke, poke. Wait for the explosion. The amount of times I ran into that. Oh yeah, you. Okay, let's run around here. Get close, dodge. Poke, 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 poke. Okay, got it just in time. Crescent Moonstone. Oh my god, they just keep dropping. Something's wrong with my game. I'm getting too lucky. Alright, there's an item over there, we can't reach it just yet. Instead, we have two ways that we can go. One is down and one is straight. We're going to go straight, and not only are we going to go straight, but we're going to change to the electric coil stick handle because we're going to fight some puppets here. We've also got a butterfly. So for you, 1, 2. It's a good way to use puppet string. Let's switch on. Let's switch on our lamp again. Nice. Oh, that was excellent. I didn't even think about doing that until just now. Now, can I get you? You're too high up. They did sort of think about like the... Hang on, maybe I can get close enough without causing the butterfly to spawn. Come on, jump down. Seriously? I'm not that... Okay. 1, 2, I saw you. 3, 4, 5. Avoid that little knockback. Okay, done. We get half moonstone from across the rift, so that's for defeating all the different types of butterflies, red, blue, yellow and purple. We get yet another Crescent Moonstone. Soon we'll be able to upgrade every single weapon in the game to +6 if we have enough hidden moonstones. Okay, now this part sucks. There's an enemy. I guess it's stuck to the wall here. Hang on. Or it like jumps out of something. I don't know. There's an enemy that jumps. Is it on the roof? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. Can I get you? No. All right. So this thing jumps down and it's very powerful. So I'm going to use my that attack. Done. Just use it. Alright, cool. If you do have to fight that one normally, it's the same enemy as the one that we fought in the hallway, in that hallway, it's more of like an alleyway. What was it? On the way here, it was just before Lorenzini Arcade, and it kind of like swings at you 3 or 4 times. It's like 1, 2, then it waits a second, goes 1, 2, and then it waits a second, it goes 1, 2, and then it does a frenzy attack. Is it frenzy attack, fury attack? I always get those two mixed up. And yeah, and then you can finish it off. But if you've got your L1 triangle move, then you're pretty solid. What I like to do here, there's a big hulking beast. I'm just gonna sort of hop around to this side first. Fable Catalyst. I kind of want to get it this side. I don't think there's anything waiting for me on that side, but... Okay, that's fine. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ow, ow. Dodge away. That's fine. Oh gosh, this sucks. Come on, dodge, dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did you not, like... That's fine. Ah, too far. There we go. I was thinking to myself, surely he should be close to a point where I could use the, like, to stagger him, because I hit him so many times. Okay, we got another, what is it called? Frame. This time this one's developed by Lada. A made-to-order item specific to Lada, the Puppet Parts Workshop. It has been in use for a long time, so despite being heavy, it is reliable. And you can see it takes our physical damage reduction all the way to 28.6%, which is crazy. Unfortunately, it does make us very slightly heavy, so I'm going to hold off on using that. Am I using all the other best stuff? No, this one still makes us slightly heavy. This one is, I think, the best one for now, Disruption. And then this is fine as well. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, you have to get quite a bit of capacity to use some of those heavier ones. Got terrifying screams. We're in a wine cellar, I think. I'm pretty sure this is all supposed to be wine that we're running through, not blood. If it was the evil within, it would have been blood. Okay, let's keep going. Now, if you remember, there was an old woman that we passed, old woman at the window, I think it was, and she wanted La Bleuie, which was a special wine. And we're in the Lorenzini Arcade, which is where it supposedly was, so we'll probably find it soon. But not in there. For now, we find the Monad Charity House Concert. All of you are invited to the concert being held at the Monad Charity House. We pray for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Monad Charity House have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss the chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Prague. Date and time at 6 p.m. Place Lorenzini Arcade Central Plaza, sponsored by Lady Isabel and Sophia M. All profits from the performance will go toward our less fortunate neighbours. Lady Isabel and Sophia M. Well, we've had Rosa Isabel Street, and we only know of one person called Sophia. But what could that M stand for? We'll figure that out eventually. Okay, we need the Arcade Underground Passage key for that one. So, are there any other enemies in here? No, let's defeat you. Oops. Stay away, stay away. 1, 2. Stab. Alright. Took a little bit of damage there, but still basically at full. I've got 4 pulse cells left. Grab Gemini's Iron Protection here. I can't remember if I can open this. Let me see. No, it's a shortcut area. Okay, we'll come back the other way. So let's head this way. Yes, if I remember correctly. Yep, okay. We have a very difficult section here. I actually want this guy's attention. I want him to come here. I just want to check something real quick. Okay, I'm going to put the Carcass Butcher's Amulet on. I forgot to do that earlier. Because this guy is somewhat unique. We'll fight him now and a couple of other times. You can see it's a very differently mutated carcass. Okay, maybe we can ignite here. We're in close quarters and we're in sort of a claustrophobic arena, but it's pretty useful for fighting him since our weapon attacks in a unidirectional manner. Alright, let's bust that one open. Take care of this guy. Stay away. There's the second one. I don't think I'm going to get to him in time, so I'm going to try and get this. Okay, yeah, that one didn't have one, that's right. Okay, we run out of the flame. So dodging in this game is actually a lot better than it seems. I was watching a video of like some tips and stuff. Ah crap. That was badly timed. And dodging is like so overpowered. Blocking is fun. Definitely more fun. Why, man? I was playing so well. That stupid stun. I can't believe I died there. I'm so disappointed. That's terrible. Now I'm gonna rush and probably get killed again. Oh well. Damn, man. Yeah, dodging in this game is like crazy. Sometimes I do that. I will watch like a tips and tricks video or like a basic tips and tricks video after I've played the game almost all the way through to see if there's anything I missed or to see if I discovered something that was like, oh yeah, I did that. I'm actually going to drop down here. I don't think I take that much damage. Yeah, that's fine. Now I could skip you, but I'll get rid of you because dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Fortunately, we don't have to fight this big guy again, but we will have to fight the one that I died to. Man, it's so silly. How the hell did he get me? He just like I screwed up once and it just he overwhelmed me because of it. One screw up. I got hit and then I just dodged into the attack like a fool. Whee! Okay, that one's... You can. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're good. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. Well, at least I didn't lose all my... There we go. Okay, come on. I'll let him come to me. We're going to ignite to make life a little easier. There we go. Jerk. Bastard. Alright, it only took me 2 minutes to get back. I was very fast. Still annoying to have died there. I feel like what I said about it being sort of one of the easier Souls-likes is still true. I mean, I think, how many deaths are we up to now? Twice to the Scrapped Watchman, once to that Survivor, like 3 times to stupid stuff with those puppets, like main puppets, and once there, So I'm probably on like 7, something like 7 times, which is pretty good. Let me just double check that I didn't miss anything. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we'll go through here. Okay, now we're going to this area. There's some nice music. We can grab a shortcut here to the start. That's all I had to get past. Let me have a look. Yeah, so the stargazer that we began at is right there. And we went that way. We came from this direction. We can go... Let's go in here first. There's a bathroom. And in the final stall, there is a... I believe this is a really important collectible. Scandal. V. The tragedy behind the flamboyance. Few citizens of Krat do not know who V is. The crown prince of high society, the man who came up with the grand covenant of the automated puppets and built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18. The man who's always fancy and is passionate about making people laugh. V is the most hated and beloved man in Krat, but his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. However, even fewer people are aware of the tragedy he experienced in his youth. The true nature of the death of V's parents was covered up. Officially, they're victims of a homicide during a mugging. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person whom any parents would be proud of. However, there's no one who knows that V secretly requests for the case history every year and that his request is always denied. Suspicion surrounded this tragedy at the time, and there is known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemists throughout the investigation. The most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. If this is true, it explains the workshop and the alchemists' suspicious attempts to cover it up. It also explains how V was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is where the real tragedy of Krat lies. Even V, the richest and most influential in all of Krat, can't come close to their power. On the other hand, this fact includes another truth. Have you noticed? The state's censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. The truth that there's a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Perhaps our world of Krat is not such a safe place after all. Really fascinating. So, yeah, without too much confusion there, I think that we can probably come to the agreement that the V they're referring to there is Vanini. Let's obtain this. There we go. The arcade underground passage key. Key obtained from the fountain inside the arcade. You can open the arcade underground passage. The underground of the arcade is famous for the wine depot of the Blewi family. The wine canisters are almost broken, but it is said that the scent of heaven still floats underground. Cool. Alright, let's talk to this guy. I don't know why they put music here. I don't know. It fits, but it's. I just don't know why they did it. Let's talk to this guy.
Who are you? A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
Okay, so we can purchase from him. Okay, he's got attribute, special, thermite, fire canister, fire abrasive. He's got the circular electric chainsaw blade and handle. Let's grab that. And the indomitable amulet. Let's grab that. Anything?
I came to Krat to see the wonders of the Grand Exhibition. Talk about bad luck. Not only was the Grand Exhibition a huge disaster, I can't leave because of, well, monsters. If you want to see the exhibition for yourself, head toward the wine cellar down below.
So strange that in order to get to the exhibition we have to go down to the wine cellar of Lorenzini Arcade. Let me open this, because it will lead us to another area. We pretty much, right now, we have the arcade key, so we can continue. I'm just going to go through here, because I think, yeah, this is a shortcut back to where we were just fighting those two big guys, and then we can head to the... yeah, I think it's this way. But before we do, let's read those items. So, the first one was the circular blade, circular electric chainsaw blade and handle. Yeah. A circular saw blade made using Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, yeah, so Daniel Faraday. The more successful it is at attacking, the faster the plate turns, increasing its electric blitz attack power. The more successful it is at attacking... Okay, that's cool. The circular saw blade with the generator attached was effective. Even the strongest puppets could not withstand the wounds it caused. A handle made from a generator's support. It was made to relieve the quickly rotating vibrations aggressively. The vibrations of the circular saw blade made it lethal to its wielder as well. To harm no one but an opponent, the chainsaw handle was crafted to relieve the vibrations. Oh, interesting. So does that mean if you swap out the handle of this blade, it'll deal damage to you when you use it? Because the handle is specifically made to prevent the damage? Interesting. Okay, we also got an amulet there, which I think is this one. And it was the Indomitable amulet. Their determination does not falter in the face of any difficulty. They continue to resist and defy, even in situations where moving proves impossible. This increases your resistance to disruption, shock, and break, though with how infrequent those statuses come up, it's pretty much useless. Unless something happens in the DLC that increases the likelihood of those activating. Alright, let's go down here and we'll use the key that we just got. Open sesame. Alright. Let's poke, dodge. Nice, cool, killed it with a burn. Okay, now this part is really annoying. Okay, so make sure we're all okay over there. I didn't go this way when I first played the game, but then I found out that you should. Because you see the decay and automatically you're like, well, I'm not meant to go that way, but no, you can. Can I... Well, I haven't tried this, but it just occurred to me. I don't need the throwing cell, I need the fire canister, but let's use a sawtooth wheel here. See that growth? If you like... Just give me a second here. There we go. You can hit it with a sawtooth wheel and it'll bust open and then you can... come on. Ah! Okay, we're good. I cannot believe I reached him. I got him with just the very end of it. Yeah, so these growths need to be... Where do they go? Ah, there's another one. Ah! Dodge. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta kind of keep moving through this. Also, I forgot that I should probably have the resistance thing on. In fact, let's do that right now. Change the Fable Catalyst to this one and put the... Where is it? That one there. So we're gonna go this one. Because they pop up again. Okay, cool. So we have some resistance. Now we need to... Where is it? There. No! Oh god. Yeah, I hate this part. Ow. Ow, ow. By ow, I mean... Not ow. I don't know how that butterfly is still there. May as well. Okay, we got an alchemical booster. I'll read that in a bit. We're fine. Ah, I forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Damn it. Okay, yeah, I don't really have like a great way to get through this, but it worked out. Okay, let me go back. So we got an alchemical booster. I'm gonna heal again. It's fine. Do that. Put one of those on. I'm just gonna double check that I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Okay, yeah, pretty sure we're all good. Okay, so we'll go this way. Yeah, there's not really a fantastic way to... That looks so much like a secret passage. Hidden wall or something. Alright, grab this. Oh. Hang on a sec. Cool. We got the Spear of Honor blade and Spear of Honor handle, another weapon. Yeah, they just throw weapons at you, which is really quite dangerous, but... I never noticed that decay. Hang on, that decay icon. Actually, we can see it on the other side, don't worry. I'll point it out in a sec. I'll read the Spear of Honor blade and handle in a moment. Okay, put that on. So now we're gonna go this way. Yeah, this is the one we just opened, and then we went to the right. And then I want to show something with the decay icon. Where is it? Here we go. A luxurious spear blade used by the bastards. An elaborate pattern is engraved on the angled blade. They were abandoned by their families, but they couldn't abandon their pride. Clutching nothing but their honor, the bastards charged forward, spears in hand. Okay. The handle of a rush lance, ordered to be made by a stalker of the bastards. The brass handle has a rotating device that enhances rush attacks. Honor or nothing. This was all the bastards who were both aristocrats and stalkers had left. Okay. I don't think there's anything there too much. If you look at the icon of the decay, it almost looks like Death from Darksiders 2. Ooh, and also Darksiders 4 announcement. Hype, by the way. All 4 horsemen. That's pretty cool. I never ended up playing Darksiders 3 or Genesis for that matter. Darksider Genesis. Okay, we've got our weapon has finally reduced its durability to almost nothing, so let's grind it. Done. Alright, we could go this way, but instead let's go up here. I think this gives us a shortcut. Yes, it does, so let's do that. You can go ahead and get... This one's alive, by the way. Okie pokey. Oh, jeez, that scared me. I was like, what happened there? I do the hokey pokey. Should I? Yeah, why not? No reason not to. We'll use the Stargazer here. And then we go poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Oh, I forgot about you. Immediately forgot about you. Okay, got the perfect guard off there. Okay, is that everyone? Yes. Alright, let's continue. How are we doing for time? Almost through this, okay. This one we may be able to just, let's see, something like... Nice. A little tough when you don't have a reticle. I 100% thought this thing was gonna be like, you know, like make some scary ass noise when I first got there and tried to pick up the item. I'm sure that's in another game, but I can't think of what it is. Okay, we get an electric blitz canister there. I'll pick up that item in just a sec. What's this one here? Grab some moonstone, my friend. Alright, and let's see what this one is. The greatest show on earth is coming. The biggest show on earth is coming to Krat to make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing the grand exhibition in Krat, the city of tomorrow, the center of the new age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that toured from across the great desert in the south to the country in the far east. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of Krat's revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss your chance to see the following at the exhibition gallery. Puppets of the future, multi-purpose puppets, Vanini tram, new butler puppets, the special exhibition gallery, treasure from the far east. If you wish to behold these splendors, be sure to attend. And something that just occurred to me now is all these posters look really similar to, and even like the writing here, it reminds me of like Bioshock Infinite's sort of aesthetic. It's quite similar, I feel like. I haven't played that game in a long time, but I do remember certain bits of it. Okay, Okay, so we go down here. Alright, we found another wine cellar. And this one, yeah, this part can be quite difficult. But we should be able to get through. I wish I had hit one more enemy. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna need to switch out actually to my electric coil stick, and I'm actually gonna switch to the puppet destroyer again because we're gonna fight a sort of mini boss. He's going to burst out from behind those. You can just actually see him. He looks like a, what do they call it, like a centurion or something like that? Why can't you be a little bit closer? You know what, just because let me think. Yeah, why not? I'm just going to use a single Fable Catalyst here. Where is it? There. So I can have the L1 triangle move available. Because this guy can be a little bit tough. I was trying to reach him. Okay, here we go. Like a, yeah, a Jester, sorry, not a Centurion. Nice. There we go. Gotcha. You're gone. Excellent. Okay, now you guys. Now I don't like fighting you guys with this, but I'm gonna have to. 1, 2, 3. Don't clink. Don't. Okay, we're fine. Come here. Why did that not pull you closer? Ow. Stop. I'm not dying to bloody these ridiculously weak enemies. Okay, we can switch back now. That one to that one. Gosh, man. That was scary. Some of those attacks, I was like, how much damage is this gonna do? Alright, well, we'll beat that crazy Jester puppet. And we collected everything here. Inside this one we find a special resistance ampoule. We get a dim ergo chunk. Hang on a sec. Dim ergo chunk was about, yeah, not really for defeating him, but I think that's where he was standing. I love his costume. It's got like the deck of card symbols, like different suits on it. Awesome. This one is a balance crank that returns a weapon back to the way it was. And finally, we find
the old woman of the venerable lady looking for some wine. You know, like the wine you've got.
All right. Yes, we indeed have discovered La Bleuie. Let's read it. Wine of the highest quality, obtained from the wine cellar in Lorenzini Arcade. Someone on Rosa Isabel Street might recognize the true value of this wine. La Bleuie is a time-honored wine that some even call the Ruby of the Heavens. It was a luxury item that the legendary Stalker is said to have enjoyed drinking as well. The legendary Stalker. Alright, here we go. We're almost there. Let's grab you. 1, 2. Let's grab you. Oops. I did wrong. Ow. Tried to be fancy and perfect guard that. And it blew up in my face. It slashed in my face. Okay. Huh. Can I take you out? Why? Why are you stuck there? What is your purpose? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. My hitbox extended just far enough through the gate with the R2 move. Yeah, look. R1 gets blocked off. A regular R2 gets blocked off, but a charged R2 does not. Interesting. That's why that worked. A dream of becoming a real girl. Harold Theatre, Rosa Isabel Street. Volunteers wanted. The Grand Exhibition.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
That sounded like Vanini. But how the hell is he talking to us? Well, let's go back to that Stargazer again and figure out what's going on. Okay. Talk with Vanini.
Can you hear me? Really? Aviva, it actually worked. This has can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery! And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Alright, so someone's trapped at the Grand Exhibition. But before we go there, let's teleport back to the Rosa Isabel Street entrance and hand in La Blowie to the old woman at the window and see what we can get as a reward. This is actually fairly... it's actually a pretty good idea to do. So, let's go ahead and do it. Now to get to her, we have to go a little bit of a roundabout way, and let's just make sure that we're equipped. Oops, wrong one. There you go. Puppet Destroyer and the electric coil stick. Yeah, we can take them out in 2 shots now. Almost 1 actually. Yeah. Okay, 1. Nice. Yeah. You know what? For a few extra ergo, you can't go wrong. Nice and easy kills. Come on. Take this. That was a lot less. 304 to whatever the other one was. Alright, let's see what she says.
La Blowie. Even in the bottle it has a distinctive shade of red. Oh, thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the Petrification Disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
The Vanini commemorative coin. Let's read this. A commemorative coin obtained as a thank you gift from the old lady at the window. It is engraved with Vanini's face. The Vanini commemorative coins were minted for limited edition sale for the Vanini fan club's anniversary. It was a magnificent event attended by Kratz socialites and celebrities. Alright, so now that we've got that, if we head back to Hotel Krat for a little bit, we can get something else from Pulcinella, as you saw down there. One other thing that I noticed, it took me a while to notice, but both of the other puppets, well, the main puppets that we talked to are Pulcinella and Polendina, and they both start with the letter P as well, which I thought was cool. And it didn't occur to me, I was like, oh yeah, they're all starting with the letter P. Alright, Pulcinella, talk to me.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Request appraisal of collectibles, Vanini commemorative coin.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Vanini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you.
And we get our very first half moonstone, which we can actually use to upgrade our weapon. Before we do, however, I just realized I forgot to read that alchemical booster. I've got to remember where it is here. Alright, alchemical booster. Speeds up gold coin fruit growth for a short time. A botanical growth booster made by a legendary alchemist using mysterious knowledge. It accelerates the time it takes for the gold coin tree to bear fruit. The alchemist's knowledge, with its many different facets, gave birth to abundance. One alchemist's botanical booster even produced a miraculous tree. One alchemist's botanical booster even produced a miraculous tree. Interesting. So this made the gold coin tree, or just a different tree? I don't know, it's a weird way to phrase it. I don't really get what they're saying there. Anyway, you can use that if you want. I'm not going to. You'll have way more gold coin fruit than you know what to do with throughout the whole game. I also have just realized I had a half moonstone ready to go. I don't remember getting that. But for now,
I know my way around.
Let's upgrade. We could upgrade both the salamander blade, dagger blade, and the electric coil stick, but for now, I'm going to use this one for a little bit longer, so we're going to start with this one. So let's just go bang. If I had a second half, if I had like a third half moonstone, I could upgrade to level 8, which would be really cool, but I don't. At least not right now. Alright, we're done. Before we continue, I'm just gonna, because we're so close to getting all the fruit, I may as well just quickly grab it now since I'm here. And then that way, I won't have to, like I said, I probably don't need it, but look, 3 seconds is gonna bear another one. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we'll have more than we know what to do with, but I'm still gonna make a conscious effort to try and collect them before I am wasting time. Basically, when it gets to... so each one spawns after 10 real life minutes of playing, something like that. And once you play for like an hour and 20 minutes or 80 minutes, it won't spawn anymore until you collect it, because it's got like a limit of 8. So yeah, and I think one of the P organ abilities is to like increase the limit or to shorten the time. I think it's actually shorten the time, and then I think there's like a sort of a synergistic ability that you can get that gives you an increase in how many you can use or how many you can have. Something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, let's continue. We've got our carcass amulet on. We've got our salamander blade, and we can finally leave the Lorenzini Arcade. I've also just realized that we're about to fight some puppets, so... Oh yeah, we're about to fight puppets. Damn it. Where's the next Stargazer? It's not for a while. Hang on, I'm silly. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna upgrade the coil stick. I forgot that even though we will be fighting carcasses, we're fighting puppets first for a little while. I gotta jump the gun there, sorry. Silly me. Now lying. Alright, making good progress despite that unfortunate death. I would only be like 2 minutes ahead. And then I lost more time by forgetting to upgrade the electric coil stick. I was like thinking to myself, didn't I upgrade both? Like, why wouldn't I have not? Also, let's see how the cat feels about us now. It likes us now. At least a little bit more. I like the fact that his name is Spring, or it seems like his name is Spring based on that name badge there. And the thing that he's sitting on, it almost looks like one of those comical cartoon springs that, you know, go boing, and then it just like launches whatever's on it in some crazy direction. The cat will usually be there. It will usually be on a plinth behind this banister above P's head. It'll be on the table in Geppetto's room, and I think I remember seeing a video where the cat was up there on like just above where Polendina works. So if you want to know where like the different locations are, those are some of them. The one above Polendina's the reception board there, that one I'm not sure about. I'm almost certain I saw a video about it, but I never noticed when I was playing, so maybe it'll come up. Any interesting here? An innovative invention by Geppetto. Yeah, so also we learnt that Vanini, based on that scandal note that we read earlier, he was the one that came up with the idea for the Grand Covenant, which is interesting to take note of. Very important to take note of, actually. Open the door. Alright, and here we go. More dead bodies. The faces are always covered, I've noticed.
The Grand
exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krot. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
So cool. This is a really cool area. I love it. Alright, Dark Moon, Moonstone of the Covenant. I think I've explained those before, but they upgrade special weapons. Alright, here. So, I don't think we've... Oh no, we have fought someone, like, we fought these guys before. They're pretty much the same as they were the first time. They essentially, I'll sort of show them the difficulty that they possess in a moment. This is a shortcut for later. We cannot enter the Grand Exhibition Hall from here. So instead, let's go down this side. I don't think there's anything to... So I saw like an ergo shining on the fountain for a second there. Yeah, nothing here. Let's grab this item in the corner. Dim ergo fragment. Okay, so you want to be careful here. Okay. 1, 2, okay. So, attack him, wait a second, guard, attack him, and you win. Yeah, the timing is a little tough. I don't know how I reacted that quick. I was actually going to check how many Crescent Moon. Do I really only have 14? How is that possible? I've been getting so many. I guess I must have used some to like upgrade. Oh yeah, I did, because I upgraded both to like +6. And don't worry too much if you haven't been getting as lucky as I have with that. I'm gonna get this dog first. Yeah. He can be quite challenging, despite the fact that he only got me once. There we go. Broken weapon as well. Beautiful. Love the perfect guard system. It's just like one extra opportunity to win. Okay, take you down first. Okay. I don't know how he managed to get that attack off on me first. What the hell? Why did my pulse cell not... Oh, maybe because I had break on me? Alright, this guy's pretty tough as well. You want to L1 triangle to start off. Hit him, hit him, hit him, block, oops, and block. Attack. Attack a second time with another if you manage to... Yeah, that's a good thing to point out. Hang on a second. Let me defeat him first and then I'll say it. Please. Okay, good. Phew! Yeah, he can kill you very quickly. Larder shot cartridge. Let me read that first and then I'll say what I was going to say. Made to order Lada. While changing the design, they added the ability to assemble individual additives. Okay. I don't know what that means. Anyway, if you... One of the ways I fight these guys, you don't fight them too often, but one of the ways I fight these guys is I started with the L1 triangle move to, you know, deal a significant amount of damage and cause like a stance break, essentially. Then I attacked him a couple times. I tried to time my perfect guards. I managed to get one because I was familiar with his attack patterns. And then once I had hit him enough, I thought, alright, he's probably got like a gigantic amount of stagger damage. I'll do a charged R2, even though his bar wasn't white at that point. It did enough damage to cause him to go from not having the white bar to having the white bar and to being immediately staggered. I followed up with a second charged R2. That didn't pull him out of the status of being able to be fatally attacked. And then I followed up with a regular fatal attack. And that, in my eyes, does like the vast majority, like the most possible damage that you can do. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, if you can sort of figure out where their stagger, like invisible stagger gauges lie, then you can gauge how much damage you need to do and how much you know, how much your attack's going to do and when you should use like charged moves like that. It takes a bit of getting used to, and to be honest, you don't fight them too many times in the game, but once you sort of figure it out, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this makes it a lot easier. Alright, let's use this tram. I can also level 3 times, but at the moment I'm gonna hold off. We're gonna get to another Stargazer here in a moment anyway. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't sure that if we'd get through all of Lorenzini Arcade, but looks like we did, and looks like we can start some of the Grand Exhibition. Okay. In we go. This part is cool, but it's fairly tough as well. Okay, press the button. Boop. Nothing on this side. Let's go down and get our Stargazer. The amount of times I died getting to this location when I was practicing. It always, like, just certain bits would throw me off. Alright, before using it, I'm just going to head over here. This entrance hall is so strange. It's so ornate. This whole place is like so ornate, and then they have these weird like what are they, like not cardboard, like wooden stands. I don't know. It's a bit strange. It kind of feels like out of place. That's probably due to so probably some story, not story reason, but like mixing the. I'm supposed to grind that all the way. Mixing the different, like, almost like architectures. I don't know, probably reading too much into it. Not everything has to be something. Alright, let's read this one. Puppets of the future, the iron giants that will lead us into a new era. So this is cool, and I didn't realize it the first time, but the puppets of the future are essentially these gigantic robots that have wrecking balls on their hands, and so they were probably used to like excavate large areas of land in order for them to build, you know, structures like the Grand Exhibition. I mean, look at this thing; it's ridiculous. Should I level? Yeah, let's level. Why not? Don't have much time, but let's level. I'm gonna level capacity at least once, and then I'll put one in vitality and one in vigor, and that should enable us to use the heavier frame. No? Ah, man. I really thought that would. It's just... how? Oh, it's because I'm using... Yeah, it's because I'm using this. Hang on a sec. Let me just test something. Okay, yeah, that's why. Okay, that's fine. We'll use that. And I don't think I can use any of the others because they're the same weights. 64. Jesus. That Lada shock cartridge is much heavier. Okay, alright, well, in that case I should have probably got 2 capacity, but I didn't think about it enough. It's fine. Alright, let's pull you. 1, 2. Yeah, if you pull them while they're facing away, you have a much better chance to take them out before they do that spin attack. Before they like guard with their sword. Okay, we've got another fairly difficult enemy here. I don't really have a name for it, but it's just like it's got a crazy amount of stuff going on. Issue is I don't really want to fight it while the other one is available. What I'm going to do is... no, actually I won't. I was going to use the grindstone, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so attack it. Block. I forgot to block the second time. Attack, attack, attack. So now I'm going to charge R2. Charge R2. Cut out the wait time there by dodging back. Okay, managed to take it out without only taking 1 hit. 1, 2. Nice. It wasn't able to block. Another crescent moonstone. If you go around... Wasn't there one here as well? I know I think you have to get there later. Okay, never mind. So nothing... Ah, there's one here. Okay, that's probably what I was thinking of. Ooh, okay. There you go. There's number 3. Half moonstone. Don't miss that. Okay, we'll take you out again. Ooh, this nice carpet. Block. Excelente. Yep, almost missed this. It's probably just a dim ergo fragment. Or that. Same thing. The Grand Exhibition. The design of this area is insane. It's so good. Okay, so this part's annoying. 1, 2. Ow. Ow. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine. I hesitated and it threw me off. Oh no, we got that guy again. I don't like that guy. We got a long way to go before we can get back to the Stargazer. Well, not really a long way to go. Can I get him to, like... I was trying to get him to, like, throw the thing at him. Let's do this. Okay, quick. Gotcha. Ah, 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, taking him out in 2 hits. Brilliant. I can break that one. Okay, we're almost out of time. Resplendent Ergo Fragment. I'm trying to think of like when the next... Oh, right, I forgot about that. That's okay. We've got another relatively tough enemy coming up here and... Oh yeah, we can do that. Alright. Alright, there is a high chance I'm gonna die here, so in order to prevent that from happening, I'm just gonna be a bit naughty and use... no, I'm just gonna use both. It's unlikely that I'll die. So L1 triangle, R1, 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 block, and block, dodge, attack, R2, nope, block, oh crap, I'm dead, yep, I still died. I still died because everything went wrong. No! Oh, I hate that guy. It's so annoying. Damn it, man. That's actually really frustrating because I still have to defeat the relatively easier bunch. And we'll do it. 1, 2. Damn, that would have been a good time to finish as well. Right, get rid of you first. Okay, fine. I don't know if I should fight him or... Why are you facing that way? What are you doing? Wing, wing, and again. Nice. Gotcha. Okay, that went well. Where's the other guy gone? Oh, where the hell did you go? I must have just, like, missed him. That one's so easy to counter after you do it enough times. Alright, is the other guy? Oh, he is still there. Alright, well, we know what to do now. We go 1, 2... What? Did you start throwing it straight away? It's against the rules, isn't it? Okay. Ah. 1, 2. Damn it. One other thing to point out about those fury attacks, those red attacks, and I don't know if I made the distinction because I kind of didn't realize it until I watched the video. You can't dodge, when they say you can't dodge fury attacks, it's not so much that you can't dodge them, it's that you can't iframe through them. So that's important. That's an important distinction to make. If you're far enough away, you can definitely dodge them. It's not like the enemy hones in on you and it makes you, take the hit. Okay, you're going to be even harder because I haven't got my thing and I refuse to use the Fable Catalyst again after cheating twice. So obviously, oh, hang on, I've got that. Why am I always too slow? Okay, don't attack me. I don't know if I'm going to make this. I cannot believe it. Okay, still not over. Okay, we got it. Phew! Alright, we've got a strength amulet. See, that wasn't so hard now, was it? And inside here we find a quartz. Yay! We haven't had one for a while. Maybe I should have used the Indomitable grindstone there. Okay, I'm going to do what I normally don't do. And it's because we're at the end of the episode, but I'm going to open this shortcut and I'm just going to run to the Stargazer. And that way you guys have like a place to stop. 1, 2. Hiya! 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 Hey! But will I use it? Yeah, I'll probably use it. Because I don't have to fight any extra enemies. Alright, we'll stay here and we'll continue next time. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 11 of Let's Platinum Lies of P. My name's Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.